Iran is warning security forces may act against protesters angry about a sharp rise in gas prices. At least one person was killed over 3 days of protests as gas prices surged some 50 to 300% across the country. International security editor Nick Paton-Walsh live for us in London with the latest. Nick, good morning. What are we learning?
Dave, substantial protests here, make no doubt about it. And the fact that the Iranian government seems pretty much unanimous in backing the fact it had to remove these vital subsidies that make so much of Iranian daily life possible for a normal Iranian suggests that they are in a very tight financial spot. As you said yourself, a 50 to 300% rise in the cost of some of the gas people buy. Obviously, that's going to impact the rest of an economy already reeling from long-term sanctions. Yes, Iran has prided itself on how it's managed to keep life going as best as it can in the face of an international blockade, but something like this is a result, frankly, of increased government debt and increased government financial problems. Now, we are seeing video of protests, frankly, across the country in many different cities because of the lack of kind of transparent, open reporting, and as NetBlocks, the website says, only 5% internet connectivity as per normal. It's hard to see exactly how substantial these are, but be in no doubt, Iran's interior minister has been open, saying that security must come first. There have been reports and videos of clashes. Even Ayatollah Khamenei, the supreme leader, has said that a number of people have in fact lost their lives in this. But the focus of Iran's government is talking about how these are rioters. The US has said it stands by the Iranian people. Iran said you've shown no concern for their suffering under sanctions. But the broad question people perhaps are asking is if this goes further than isolated protests on the streets and results in some kind of political change, will that lead to more moderation in Iran or hardliners? Most analysts think you're going to see hardliners rising in the event of this sort of thing, but still the broad question, will these protests continue or dampen down?